Matt Brady of the James Madison University Dukes. The Dukes have one of the more experienced teams in the CAA. You don't see this very often. 5 fifth-year seniors. How excited are you about this group, and what are your expectations heading into this season?
Well, this is a great group because they're excited about the season that they can have. They've talked a lot. We've talked a lot as a program, as a staff with our players, but I know that those 6 seniors have spent a lot of time together talking about what their expectations are. So when you have an older group that recognizes that the road can be hard and they have their own goals and expectations, and maybe that they're more better goals than the ones you would put on a group, then you've got a chance to have a great season. My expectation for the group is that we compete every single game in and game out. And my hope is that we have this group all the way through to do all those great things.
You have been bitten by the injury bug on several occasions. Don't have to remind you about that, of course. 3 of the key guys, Devon Moore, Rayshawn Goings, Andre Semenoff, were not really healthy last year. What's their status going into this year, and how important is each player to your success?
Well, I think that they're some of the better players in the league. So I think their status right now is that they're all healthy. The mindset is terrific. We've had some of the best workouts as a team in my 4 years here, now my 4+ years. Rayshawn is an interesting young guy because he's in the best shape of his life. He's really fit. He's lost an extraordinary amount of weight, and he is really committed to being a great player. His first year, I thought that he had some immediate success, but didn't sustain his fitness level. He recognized that last year when he watched our team play, and he is completely devoted to having a great season, and he knows that starts with fitness. Devon has spent all kinds of hours in the gym working on his own game. Andre Semenoff, I think, just needs to stay healthy to have a great season. And I think this 5th-year senior that has to make strides is A.J. Davis. And if there's one guy that has been a pleasant surprise for our team, A.J. is in a great place mentally, and he's in a terrific spot for us.
You talk about A.J., actually it's my next question here. 4th leading scorer last year in his first season with the Dukes, preseason All-CAA team this year. Talk about what makes him a good scorer, and what kind of year will he have this year?
Well, I think first and foremost, he's a tremendous athlete. I mean, there's not a more athletic wing in this league. He's got great size, he's got great ability, he's got the ability to jump, he's got great strong hands. I think what helped him score the ball, though, is he became a threat to shoot the ball from 3-point range. When he took great shots, his percentage shooting great shots would be as good as anybody in this league. The problem is they took some really difficult shots, and we actually broke it down in the month of September. My staff put it together. Actually, Mike Dean enlisted the aid of our 2 graduate assistants to put together his great shots, his average shots, and his bad shots. If he just took the first 2, his great shots and his good shots, he's as good a shooter as there is in this league. So his thing is shot selection. If he has great shot selection, he can have a better year scoring the ball and score less points.
Besides staying healthy, which is a key, what are the other keys, though, for JMU to be a contender for the title this year?
Well, in this league, you've got to play great defense and you've got to rebound the ball. If we have everybody, healthy and playing together, we can do that. I think the one issue for us is not going to be playing great defense. I think that this team is very committed. Our players are really committed, and they've already shown that in the preseason, the first few practices, that they're committed to being a really good defensive team. We've got to become a physical blockout team. If we can rebound the ball and we run, we can be a really good team.
CAA has sent at least 5 teams to postseason play for the past 4 years. Talk about the overall strength of the conference and which teams you see challenging for the championship this season.
Well, I think there's clearly 3 teams that are ahead, and they are Drexel, Delaware, and George Mason. I think that George Mason might have the most talent from top to bottom as any team in this league. But I think beyond those 3 teams, there's a number of teams that can challenge and impact this league's top 4, and I think we're one of those groups. I think Old Dominion they have an immediate starter now that just transferred from NC State, who's an impact guy, who's an all-league level player. They're a team that can make a lot of noise and can potentially win this league in the regular season. I think the Northeastern's another team that's going to make significant strides. I think Towson, with all the guys that they had sitting out, and I think William Mary is a team to me that's always better. I think the sum is always greater than its parts, and I think that they're going to be heard from.
Coach Matt Brady, the Dukes of James Madison. Thank you.
Thank you.